Is that Chris?
And this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is why I said Adam 22 got to hold some type of accountability, bro, because he knew in that interview, he might have just been thinking about views and all that, but he knew that this would not only affect how people look at it, but also his family, bro. And the fact that his mom had to see the guy that allegedly took her son's life getting an interview and getting praised and getting a platform for it, gotta be one of the most heartbreaking things she ever had to see in her life, bro. Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look, it's Jay here, y'all. Back up with another video, man. And today, bro, we got a crazy and wild video to talk about. Now, this is something different, y'all. It seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got Pop Smoke Mom on the roster. Yes, y'all, we got Mama Smoke on the roster. And it seems like she responded and pretty much sent the message to the guy that allegedly took her life. That allegedly took her son's life, excuse me. And that is out now doing interviews, bragging about it and saying he don't feel sorry about it. Now, we're going to get into it, and I'm going to show y'all the clips and everything. But before we do, real quick, y'all know my routine, man. Hit that like button, you feel me? Smash that bell so that you know you can be notified anytime I drop a video. And I can also keep y'all updated on this situation. Now, as I said, man, pretty much we got Pop Smoke Mom on the roster, and she has some things to say to Mr. Blockstar. Now, if y'all don't know, sadly, back in February of 2020, I remember vividly, Pop Smoke lost his life after a home invasion went wrong. Now, ever since then, you know, 4 guys been picked up from LA. One of the guys were like 15 years old, they picked up, and come to find out, the guys that did it was a part of a gang called Hoover. Now, one of the guys that got out that goes by the name of Blockstar pretty much has done a podcast and then an interview, excuse me, on Adam 22 podcast and spoke about everything, spoke about how he don't feel sorry about the situation.
Express that you're sorry about it, but then as soon as you kind of show a little bit of weakness, people are going to use that against you.
Let me clear that. I'm not sorry about nothing. No, it should never happen, but I ain't sorry. Like, if I could go back, I'll go back, but I ain't sorry. Like, every day, like, he was rapping about it, all type of. So I ain't sorry about it, but you know, I send my condolences to the family, and I wish it never happened. But
so, do you regret going to the Airbnb that night?
I don't regret nothing, but I wish I never had either.
And he also even spoke on how pretty much it wasn't nothing like when somebody dropped their location. He just went on to say that it was a home invasion and things went left pretty much because Pop Smoke was moving too much.
How would you describe what was going on that night? Maybe even just like take us through the day if you want.
Well, I'm not finna get into detail about too much, but it was a robbery. Nobody sent that, nobody did none of that. That's all false information. It's a lot of pages that's like giving out false information. YouTube's like the vlog false. Like they don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing y'all talking about. Y'all just assuming and y'all just putting shit together as y'all going around.
But they be putting it together with like saying that there was, you know, a bag with an address that was posted online. There was a photo of him and his friend where you could see the address in the background. Is a lot of that not true? It's just people putting shit together after the fact?
Oh, that part I can't speak about because I don't know how the address got. I don't know how I don't know.
Now, the internet was mad about the whole video, as they should. You know, it felt like it was very disrespectful and way too early because that wound is still kind of fresh. But his mom ended up doing an interview. As y'all can see on Hot 97, she ended up doing an interview with somebody and she spoke on, you know, pretty much everything that was going on, and she sent this message to his alleged killer.
See someone who was granted another chance at life
do interviews and be so disrespectful and disintuned and disingenuous. It makes me so angry, and I find myself writing and like, you are scum of the earth, and then I just kind of like reel back and say, TT, that's not the energy that you need to have. But it makes me so angry, and I often think about you and how you may feel, and if you even pay any of that any attention or you close it all out.
I'm not tuned into that. It's not so much that I'm closing it out, it's that it's just not a part of my world. So I have people who will come and say, have you heard? You know, people will hit me up on, you know, Ma, you okay? I'm like, yeah, what's the matter? You know, And I felt the way when you just said that he was being disrespectful, because I've been told that he's been interviewing and being disrespectful, and I gotta let that go.
Yeah.
Because that lead me up.
Yeah.
I gotta let that go.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is your life is over.
Yeah.
His life is finished. He's living. But if that's his approach to what he's done, life is done for him.
And that gives me chills because it's like we know this because we're at a level of consciousness and we know how we're supposed to operate as humans in the bodies on earth. And when you're not operating in that space, your life is over. And although you are here and you have these arms to move and these legs to walk and these lips to yap,
You have nothing.
you have nothing.
You have nothing. You're out of purpose. You're out of purpose. And there's nothing.
Yeah.
As y'all see, she pretty much went on to say that, she got to let it go. She can't feed into it and said that, he's dead and saying that he's done. Saying that if that's how he feel about it after doing something like that and being let off, that he's done. Basically, long story short is that he's done. Like he won't last out here. And to be honest, she kind of got a point. Now, at first when I heard it, I'm like, what does she mean by that? But when you think about it, when you do something like that, and if y'all don't know, he's out of jail because they gave him juvenile life, and I did some research, and people in my comments told me when you get juvenile life in LA, you get out at 18, which is crazy. Regardless of how old you still have something to do with somebody's life getting taken. But hey, it's the world we live in. But instead of being thankful and realizing that you got a second chance after doing something that a lot of people feel like, it's just like worse or worse and feel like you should get the death penalty, which I don't think that because I'm not God. But instead of coming out and apologizing and noticing that you were young and made a mistake and you somehow got another chance, you come out and you doing interviews and you bragging and you kind of bragging about it and saying you don't care. Now, if he'd have came out and been on stuff like, I did it, I apologize, I know, God blessed me to get out here again, I want to be thankful for this, maybe sending his mom a letter, tell her how you truly feel, have some type of sympathy, then the reaction would be different. But coming out the way you coming out, no Diddy, it's sad, bro, and it looks disgusting, you feel me? But at the end of the day, when you watch his podcast, regardless of what y'all say, man, I see a little boy that did something that he really wish he could have not done, you feel me? You could just tell that that's a regular LA dude in that environment and did something that ended up making it glow to them. Because little do y'all know, this stuff happens every day. This stuff happens all the time in LA. Not saying like the type of celebrities, but guys live their life like this all the time, from young dudes going on drills or doing whatever they doing, going on hot ones, and they end up doing something they wish they could have regretted, Regardless, I'm more mad at Adam 22 for giving this guy a platform because, bro, I get it. It's about views, yeah, whatever. But you got to have some type of morals and values. Like, what's your purpose? Like, what you get out of that, bro? Like, just monetary gain. If anything, you could talk to him and try to stray him to another way and maybe just have a different approach with it versus just sitting there letting him tell his story and trying to agree with him and doing whatever just to make him feel good. And it's not a good thing. But I'm hoping that dude change his life and figure out what he did. And, I'm not here to judge you. Hopefully you change the way you think about what you did. Notice that you got to take a chance and move differentness because I don't want to see you dead either, bro, regardless of what you did, bro. But let me know what y'all think about this and let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, bro. And let me know any other details that I may not know about. Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more, bro. And yeah, bro. I'm out, man.